Hey guys, good evening. It is very, very late here in Los Angeles on Friday evening. I have the house to myself. I got the candles burning. I don't even have music on, which is a big change for me. And I'm here with my buddy Jack Daniel. Hi, Jack. He's a good guy. And I actually have his sister over there, right there, Riley Joe. Hi, Riley Joe. Oh, Jack. Jack, you're not shy. Everybody knows that. So anyway, hey, look, I wanted to come on here and do a really fun VR to strength reversed happiness, tarot happiness. And I just thought it was the greatest idea in the world. The idea of just someone just talking about what they're happy about and spreading that around and just, I saw a couple people do it, and I figured I jot down 16 things and just talk to you about what makes me happy in regards to tarot. So here we go. These are in no particular order. Number 1 isn't the most. Number 16 is not the least or the most. This is just thoughts that I was having as I was thinking about how happy the tarot world sort of makes me. Hey, okay. He's licking. Does that guys drive you crazy when your dog just licks in your ear? Number 1, but not number 1. I like knowing what most people don't know about. I really do. I really do. And when you're lucky, you have someone responding really positively because they're interested. But I kind of like the idea that I think people that understand tarot, know tarot, have their own particular perspective about tarot. I think it's really cool that we sort of all can agree on something. It kind of is like we're all part of like this secret, not secret club. And I like that not everybody knows about it or whatever has whatever kind of opinion about it. I just think it's really kind of cool to belong to this fraternity of people that can look at a card and have some insights to it. Really, really appreciate that. And it makes me fun. It makes me happy. Number 2, I'm happy when the interpretations come quick and easy. I don't mind a good search. I don't mind pulling other cards to clarify. But man, whenever you're on, it just makes me just really, really glad to be working with tarot that particular time. So yeah, when they come quick and easy, that makes me feel really, 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 really happy. Number 3, I enjoy teaching tarot and sort of demystifying how the thing is set up. Excuse me. I used to do classes. It's been a while since I had a class. So I might get back into that. But just the idea whenever you get someone who's just, how exactly do you get that from this image? And you just combine the imagery with this whatever suit it is. You give a brief description and a number, and you have a really good idea. And then they get reading tarot as soon as you get those 3 cues. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I am also happy when other people get it. And by that, I mean they don't get that it's some sort of psychic reading. They sort of get this is kind of where you're headed, this is a potential future, but more importantly, this is how you're getting to where you're going. And if you don't like it, you can change. That's what I kind of mean. Heavens knows it's really good. It's kind of, finding out where you're headed. But I like when people get that I'm not a fortune teller or a psychic. That just really, really makes me happy. Number 6, or number 5, actually, whatever, it doesn't matter. I think the online tarot community is just really, really fun. Unfortunately, Jack doesn't think so. He's going to take a little nap right there. But I just think, when I get a chance to view the videos, I just enjoy the personalities on YouTube, tarot community, and of course I like putting out the content and interacting with the comments that come below. So, I don't know. That just puts a smile on my face or else I wouldn't do it. I've taken breaks on it. I've taken, I think, a couple months off at a time where I just sort of got, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever, kind of life change stuff. But I always enjoy coming back to it whenever I do. So the online, you guys, where am I looking? You guys are just a lot of fun. So why not? I'm really happy when I find a deeper meaning of tarot by watching others, and that means you guys. When you guys talk about their cards, Stephen does the daily draws, and I just, now I see it. Now that makes, I wish I would have known that whenever, and I just like that process of always digging a deeper meaning from things. I just enjoy the art of the different decks. I had the same deck for 20 years, for almost 21 years, and I said in other videos it's because of you guys that I actually found out that there were so many decks, because I never really visited the internet for really anything until I started kind of doing my other kind of things, and that dropped me to the YouTube tarot thing, and I was blown away. So I started collecting a few other decks, and yeah, but there's just something really, really cool about picking up a new deck and just being amazed at how the artist portrays a certain card, and always finding new avenues and nuances of understanding and meaning. I love it. I simply love it. I like reordering the decks. This is something that the woman from Strength Reversed, her name escapes me. I'm sorry about that, excuse me. I only found her, and she seems really, really cool. But I sometimes do that too. I just will reorder the decks, turn them the right side, put them in different suits and piles, and then go back and put the piles in order. I mean, for me, it's just nice to really touch them, and I don't know, I don't know why. It makes me happy. I don't have to have a reason, God damn it. I like creating new spreads for my clients. Tom Benjamin was really so instrumental for me, for just introducing me for the love of Post-it notes, and then making your own spreads kind of on the fly. Whenever you have a new client with a new situation, you can just make up a new spread, and I've had fun with that for years now. And just spreads on the fly are so much fun and make me happy. They just do, gosh darn it. This is another one. I think I like whenever I begin to just start thinking in tarot imagery. Just talking or overhearing conversations at the coffee shop or down at the office, wherever, and just be like, oh my God, that is so Eight of Swords. Do you not see what's going on? Or, you know what I mean? Ooh, so you got locked up in the Two of Swords and it's just for on and on. Well, of course, this is totally Eight of Cups. This is good for you, but you're not going to know it right away. And whatever it is, of course, I don't say that, but I'm just seeing the imagery of the cards of whatever this scenario is playing out. And it just makes me happy that I'm that connected to this mode of communication with the tarot, like the rest of you guys. I'm really happy. This may be number one. If I were to do this in order, this might be number one. And that is, I'm most happy whenever I'm working with a client and then they walk out feeling empowered. I just love that. I love whenever they can see past the whole what's going to happen to me thing and get into, this is why, this is what I'm doing. This is kind of what I always believed about this. Of course, that's and they really kind of walk out feeling that they're in control of their life. That they're not a victim, and that's really my thing. And I'm just so thrilled. That makes me do this above the air, just by talking about it the way I feel passionate about tarot and how it works. Just having them walk out with a breath of fresh air, it's just really great. And especially whenever you can just answer their question, one of their what's going to happen to me type of questions with one card. And I got in the habit of this, which is really kind of fun. They come in, just basically blah, 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 what's going to happen to me. You pull over a card and I don't even turn it over. I just pull a card and I say, that's the answer. Now let's talk about why that's important to you, because we still have 45 minutes, you know what I mean? And they're like, fine, okay, but then they always keep looking at that card, like, what's the answer? And eventually they stop looking at it, and then their whole state changes. And then by the end of it, they still know, so far, they always want to know, but it's not like, well, what is it? And it just, oh my God, it just does me so much happiness, I can't even tell you. Can't even tell you. Here's another one. When someone, okay, I think this is 12. Not that you're keeping track. I'm obviously not really keeping track either. When someone sees something tarot and they think about me, you know what I mean? When someone buys me like a tarot little match book, or sends me a picture of a new tarot deck that they saw in a bookstore when they're on vacation, and I get a picture of a tarot deck. And I like the tarot that people kind of know me for working with this. And then, it comes into my life in other ways by people who aren't even into tarot. But hey, I thought about you. This looked cool. And that just happened the other day with the tattoo tarot. And I just thought that was really cool. That gave me a big smile. Jack, did it make you smile? That made him wiggle his nose. That's cool. So that knows me. Okay, coming down the pike. I think I have this as 13. Oh, you know what always makes me happy is using this golden thread. Using this golden thread by candlelight. And that's how I'm doing this now, is by candlelight. And there's just something, number one, shuffling this deck. This is probably another one shuffling. Shuffling the golden thread is hilarious because it's just like shuffling razor blades that they go together so easily. But when you see this shimmer and it's just, I don't know. I mean, you know, this is all you need to know why I said that. On that same note, touching my pagan other worlds. Just the, oh my God. If you guys don't have this linen deck, I don't know what you're waiting for. It's just, I mean, the imagery is beautiful. Yes, of course, obviously, most of us have seen it. But whenever you touch it and you fold it and you shuffle it, it's just the best thing in the world. It's the best thing in the world. I didn't pull it out, but I should have. But whenever I use my original deck, my original RWS deck, that just is like this. I don't even know what the experience is. For 20 years, it was my go-to. It's imbued with so much good memories of learning it and helping other people, helping myself, clarifying every subject under the sun for my friends and for myself. And in a little slash also on that, I heard a couple of people say how when an old deck, one of your original decks get that cottony type of soft sort of feel, man, my original deck has that. And I pull that out and it feels like it's dense, it's like lighter but thicker or denser. I don't know what the hell it is, but I love, love, love the happiness that touching my original deck affords me. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then the last one that I have is, you know what? I like making a living with tarot. I love doing readings. I enjoy so much. I probably enjoy that more. I'm really going to put the focus more on that and less on my therapeutic approaches into the future as far as strict hypnotherapy. Just because I'm hoping when a client emails me or calls or sets an appointment, I'm hoping it's for tarot. I'm hoping it's for the 25-minute or the 50-minute or even the longer whenever we incorporate some neurolinguistic programming in there. But I love the idea that what I love is, you know, assisting me in, you know, putting gas in my car and, you know, paying for the mortgage and stuff like that. It's just that really makes me happy because it's doing something that I love. This was an amazing tag. It was so much fun. Thank you to the lovely lady at Strength Reversed. I will be tagging that below. Definitely make sure that you see that video and also subscribe to her channel because I think she's going to be a wonderful, wonderful addition to this whole community. She seems really, really neat. And she makes her son pull tarot cards and say, oh, that means clean your room. And I have a feeling that not just the 10 of Pentacles says clean your room, but I have a feeling that all 78 cards in some way say a chore around the house. So that gave me a big chuckle and that made me happy too. All right. So I'm signing off. We're going to give you guys a nice close look at him. Look. Are you kidding me with this guy? Oh, he knows how he's cute. He knows what makes him cute. And Riley's usually in this position right there. All right, Riley girl. Have a happy, where am I looking? There you go. Have a happy Friday night, guys. And I'll catch up with you whenever I catch up with you. Oh, there's also massive changes. Ooh, I'll tell you, I'm going to make a video next week. I'm changing everything with everything in my life, and you might find it interesting, you might find it not, but we're going to be doing things a lot different with Tattooed Spirit in the future, and I'm very excited about that, but a lot of emphasis on tarot, which I hope you enjoy as well. Okay, bye.